Hi everyone, so this is some instruction and some conversation on refining the diaphragmatic breath and allowing it to serve you in your movement. So I've talked about the inhalation in other videos, particularly in the couple of pregnancy videos, where we're utilizing the inhalation to find a full drop and a full relaxation of the pelvic floor with the in-breath. And so for this video, I'll talk a little bit more about the exhalation. So for postpartum women, this is really helpful to work with in the first few weeks or the first few months and even beyond after having a baby. Because we're not trying to right away squeeze for dear life our pelvic floor. We need to gradually train it and we need to have elasticity to it. So we need to learn how to lift and lower to different degrees and to different levels. And so if we're trying to brace our abdomen or brace our torso when we're preparing for things like lifting the baby, lifting a car seat, putting the stroller in the car, all the functional things that we do every day, and we don't have the coordination of the exhale and the lift of the pelvic floor first, then what ends up kind of happening is, like, think of your toddler who squeezes the toothpaste tube from the middle, right? Not much comes out here, right? Think of my torso as the toothpaste tube, and if I just brace in the middle, I'm gonna get some effort out where I want it, up and out, but I'm also gonna get bearing down, right? What happens when your toddler squeezes? They say, "Mommy, there's no more toothpaste in here," or like it shoots out and then, it goes over the edge, right? Because we don't squeeze from the bottom first, right? So some of that toothpaste gets stuck down below and we end up bearing down on the pelvic floor. That was the point. Did that make sense? Did I say that, in a way that made sense? I hope so, but just think of the toothpaste tube, I guess. But, so the exhalation, we want to think of the engagement in 3 different parts from the bottom up. So I like to start the exhale with a slight pelvic floor lift, a slight, gentle, this is not sucking the belly button in at all, right? A gentle drawing back of the space below the belly button, right? So between the belly button and the pubic bone, I like to think of that space drawing back very gently. And then the front ribs, right? We have this angle in our front ribs and they come toward each other and toward the back ribs. So if we do this backwards, then we end up getting pressure down below. So if we're kind of inhaling and then we exhale and we get this engagement here of our upper abdomen first, then yes, we do get some energy out. It's better than not bracing at all, but we do get some bearing down on the pelvic floor. So the in-breath, we need to get that inhale down. So refer to that other video on the inhalation. We need to get that inhale down in the body, dropping the pelvic floor down. Because if we don't get that good inhale, we're never gonna feel that recoil, that lifting back up as a response. So we wanna feel the exhalation start with the pelvic floor lift, right? So that the sitting bones drawing toward one another and then lifting up inside of the body. Then the lower belly, the space below the belly button, drawing back. And then the ribs closing toward each other and drawing back towards the back ribs. Okay, so give that a try and try to connect the inhalation video with this video.